Hello, dears. Able to see it? I don't know, something happened with the previous video. All right. So I believe you are able to see the screen properly now and hear my voice as well. All right. Anyway, let's continue. Just let me know in the chats, dear, if everything is fine. Something has happened with the previous video. It got stuck suddenly and I couldn't continue. All right. Anyway, let's continue. I hope everything is fine. Okay. So let's continue with these things. Okay. So continue filling out the trees. Okay, dear. So I have just filled that area on the background with the lot of trees. So again, a lot of things are there, means gaps are there. So I'm simply covering with some shades. We will do some shadings and all while doing our next step. Okay. So this part also we're almost done. So over here, just with your B grade pencil, just mark a land like this so that it should feel like some trees are over here also. Okay, so just darken that part. So here is the water. So this much area is the water and these are the mountain valley and these are some patches. Okay, so this is what we are planning to do. Now slowly let's start doing the next step of detailing and shading. Okay, so let's focus on the mountain now. So those dears, those who are still doing this much area, just pause the video. Okay, dears. And those who have completed this, again with your B grade pencil, gently give some shadings like this. Able to see? On any side of the mountain, not any side. If you are doing it on the left side, continue for the left side completely. If you are doing to do the right side, continue right side on all mountains. So here I pick the left side and I'll be doing that kind of shading throughout the picture. Wherever I have added a hump or for the mountain, I'll be adding some shadings on the left side. Okay, so this way. Got it, dears? Plus, you are supposed to add some tiny details like this, or little bit, everywhere it's bit rock and very rough area. It's on the mountains, right? Not a smooth mountain anywhere. So make it more rough and add a lot of roughy lines and some creases and whatever. Okay, so I'll be adding like this. Can you see? Anywhere, any mountain which you have done on the bottom level. So over here, simply add some shading throughout the top. Let's cover the trees which we have done also slowly this way. Okay, dears. So just again watch again. So where all we have added the shading on the left edge of all the mountains, and somewhere from the lowest mountain I continued and completed till the bottom part or the top part of the river. Correct? So slowly do this much. And once you're done with that, let's focus into the water now. So over here, I will be adding some extra dark shade on the edges this way. All right. And next step is to add some shades over here also in the water also. Make sure you're doing it horizontally this way, completely cover until the edge of your paper. Great. Okay. Do this much, dear. Slowly do it. We are starting our smudging and a lot of things to do. Plus the sky also. Maybe on the sky also, let's add some kind of shades and all. Okay, not a complete shading. I'm just adding some random patches here and there, just like this. Okay, very light only. Okay, dears. So, what we will do, picking our tissue paper or the cotton piece you have and gently start from the sky. Okay, so I'll keep the sky upside down so it will be easy. And I'll be doing some circular strokes also. Okay, so with your tissue paper, maybe you can also do some circular strokes to make it a little bit looking like a cloudy, like a lot of clouds in that area. Able to see? So the sky is kind of looking a bit dark, like it's about to rain. Okay, completely covered the sun and all. So I did this way. In case if you like to add a sun, you can just give the shading and erase the that shading in circular way. So next, let's move to the mountain. Maybe better we will pick our blending stump here. Here also no need to smoothen it because as we all know the mountains are a bit rough and tough. Maybe we can add one more layer over the after smudging, maybe we can make it more rough once again. Okay, just smudging it using the blending stump. Do it slowly, dears. Never do it in a rush. Observe first. Understand what to do. Apply it on your drawing after pausing the video. Okay. So that would be enough for that part. Next, let's come down to our river. So river area, what to do? Again, I'm picking my tissue paper or the cotton piece and just blend it very smoothly without any patches or anything. Gently blend it. That's it. Okay, the edges, everything should be blended properly. Again, we are coming back to the where we should start. Again, let's come to the valley area. So here I'm just darkening again. So dears, after smudging, just do it again. Just come back. Okay. Just one more thing let's do. Let's fill this patch also and this patch also. We don't want any area to be so wide and white and tall. So let's completely do a shading anyway. Okay. And more detailings and all we can do. So before that, a complete filling. That means from sky to the water to the patch to the mountains, everywhere we have done a shading. Got it? So the next step. Next step again, darkening the valley again. Okay, that line below the trees. And gently I'm focusing into the water. So just to make it feel like it's water, what is needed? Some shadow should be, or the reflection of the trees on that side should be drawn. Okay, so wherever you have drawn a tree, mark one line to down like this. Got it? If it is a lengthy tree, make long lines. If it's a small tree, make short lines. So exactly similar kind of patches you have to draw. And these kind of trees means only tips you have to show because it's already some area, some land is there, right? So gently let's do the reflection. Same process, dears. So let's keep the picture ulta upside down and do it. And when we are doing the reflection, you don't have to do it so dark like this. You can switch to a 2B or a 4B pencil, or you can just adjust the pressure of your hand. With a very minimal pressure, apply the strokes. All right, so it should look like little bit lighter than the previous one. Okay, dears, always make sure don't do it too dark like our real image. Okay, this is the real one and this is the reflection. Reflection should always be lighter. Got it? Next, again, certain strokes, some lines can be added onto the water as well to show the flow of water. Again, I'm just darkening the land patches which we have done. Okay, dears, so I'm darkening this patch also. Okay, so the patches or the land area has been completely darkened, plus outlining our mountain also. No double lines, nothing. Everything should be properly covered. What else can be added to the picture? Yeah, let's cover these area completely with some bushes and all. Okay, like a lot of tiny tiny grasses or like rocks or whatever in your mind, just fill these region. Okay, so I'll be using some scumplings, if you remember what is scumpling method. Okay, or some lines this way, the dynamic lines for drawing the bushes. However, just cover this region completely with some green things. Filling a lot of tiny tiny grasses. Okay, just random lines and dots only, dears, nothing else, nothing big. Some scumpling, some shading. Okay, so you also just fill whatever comes in your mind to make your picture beautiful. Okay, just like this, cover up that region completely. So just like this, add more lines, scratches, shadings. However, the picture should look like filled. Okay, so these two area we are just covering completely so that it looks like something shading and all. So here again I'm applying the shading to make it more rough, to look a bit more rough, and maybe one line can be added this way, just like a lot of shadings and all. Some darker shadings can be added. Okay, dears, like wherever you feel like a bit more emphasis is needed, add more darker shadings to there. So I simply added some shadings to these valleys of the mountains on the top part of the mountain. Okay, Okay, so just adding more and more shadings. If you have ever seen the river or something, if if there is something like a rock or something like this on there, you will see like water falling this way, right? Not water flowing this way. So maybe we'll try to draw like that also, so that it will look like the water is flowing all over here. Okay, like that also. Certain tiny tiny detailings also you can just make it. Okay, some ripples will be forming. Can we draw that also? Again, darken wherever faded while shading. During our shading, something might have faded. Let's darken that. That's it. Our another drawing also completed. So if you have done it, do it as much as many shadings you want to make your picture more beautiful. As you have completed almost 13 days, you might understand that it's the same step repeating, but only the outline is different, right? So the shadings and everything is same only, but only the sketchings or the techniques, everything will be same. Okay, so just do it, make it very beautiful. And maybe just maybe, since we did all shading only, maybe let's do some outlining also. So I'll just outline this part of the land on the other side of the river. Okay, that land I made a bit outline highlighted by erasing the shading. That would be enough, more than enough. And marking our name and date is mandatory. Okay, so just do it, dears, and don't forget to send me your picture. And also, if you like the picture, don't forget to like our video also. Okay, that is also important. And thank you so much for joining in, and we will meet tomorrow for the next day drawings. Thank you.